Good morning, Paul Georgie from Allendale. It's July 21st, 2010. The grain markets this morning should open higher. We were higher across the board overnight, anywhere from 3 to 4 higher in the corn, 4 to 5 higher in beans, and 4 to 6 higher in the wheat market. Some of that strength's coming from outside markets here today. Crude oil up 87 cents. The dollar up slightly, up 24, and the stock market looks like they might have a higher opening here this morning, up about 30 to 40 points in the index futures. The weather also a factor. Yesterday, although the weather forecast is basically the same as yesterday, it's got perfect growing conditions for the crop. We've got some zonal flow coming across here from the west to east. Rain. Our forecaster is saying that we're going to have rain pretty much in all areas at some point in time over the next 4 to 5 days. And then we have some warmer temperatures coming in. We're seeing reports right now of anywhere from 92 to 97 next week. So moisture and heat usually makes a crop, and that's what the corn traders were looking at yesterday, I believe. Soybeans, however, we have the month of August that we have to deal with, and as long as we can maintain this moisture coming into August, we've got the outlook for some pretty good soybeans as well. Reuters did an estimate yesterday, or a survey on yield. They polled 18 different researchers and advisory firms. The range comes in at 158.8 to 167. Allendale, of course, is at the high end of that range. We believe that with the crop conditions that we've got, there is a potential for some pretty good yields this year in the corn. And talking to producers, a couple of producers have called in here yesterday saying that they've got corn denting already down in southern Illinois and southern Indiana, and they'll be looking at harvesting possibly here before Labor Day. So the corn is maturing, and every day that we get some rain and some good weather for the crops, it appears like the yield could be another record yield this year. China also has some weather issues here. We haven't heard much about it lately, but their northern growing areas is going to be lacking in moisture here over the next 10 days to 15 days, and temperatures increasing dramatically over there. Their temperature during that period of time is forecast to be anywhere from 95 to 110 degrees. So that can't be all good for the crops in those areas. The soybeans, however, not much to talk about here. We've got a sideways range here recently and more of a following type action. There is technical support around 967 and then at 962 in the November contract, resistance at 978, and then at the $10 psychological point. Wheat market is still talking about Russia and their problems, and news comes out there on a daily basis. The Kazakhstan ag minister yesterday forecasting their wheat crop to be down almost 6 to 7 million metric tons. He was estimating a 13.5 to 14.5 million metric ton crop, and against their last year's crop of 20.8. So there is some significant loss in wheat there, but when you look at the balance sheet, we've still got plenty of wheat around the world, but I think producers need to be looking at this opportunity that we're getting here, the rally in the market, to make some sales and give us a call, and we can certainly help you pinpoint where you might put your orders. Over in the cattle trade, cash markets quiet so far. Asking price anywhere from 95 to 96, which would be higher than last week. Cutout values were up yesterday. We were up 96 cents in the choice. Select up 109. And we've got cattle on feed and cattle inventory reports coming out on Friday, which is a lot of times can be a big thing, but with the action that we're seeing here in the market and the strength that we're seeing in the cattle market recently, the market appears to be affected mostly by attitude and what the stock market's doing. And this morning we've got some strength in the stock market early, and we expect that we could see some more strength in the cattle trade here today as we go into the opening. Early trade in the electronic markets 25 to 30 higher in the cattle, and hogs the same way, 25 to 30 higher. Technically in the cattle we've got resistance at 93.37, then again at a gap up on the charts at 94.35 with support 92.32. In the hogs, cutout values were up sharply yesterday. Cash markets are higher this morning, and we had a lot of fun selling yesterday. They kind of pulled the rug out from things and dropped the futures sharply. We expect a higher opening here today in the hogs. The question is going to be, do we get more fun selling, or does the weather help support prices here? And I think that's some of the concerns yesterday, the change in the weather forecast, hoping that these hogs will gain and get back to a normal marketing pattern is the concern there. We've got technical support in hogs, 79.05, 78.50 after that. Resistance is all the way up against yesterday's highs of 82.60 in the August contract. If you got any questions, give us a call. Rich Nelson here at our office, he'd be happy to visit with you, and we'll try to answer any questions that you might have. You can reach us at 800-262-7538. We wish you a successful trading day. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Thank you.